Ayan, sige, let's go recording. And teamwork, of course, I think we should know talaga kung gaano kaganda ang may teamwork. Especially, lalo na sa result kasi ng Siblings Lab. Because of Siblings Lab, maganda yung may teamwork talaga. So, yun. Let's begin, people of the world. Okay. By the way pala, for those who do not know me, Shin Mae Daigdigan po. Yan, sinabi na ni Jurang. And yeah, short intro, only child, and awkward po akong tao, but I'll try to do my best to make this talk comfortable as possible sa lahat. Yan. Kasi I think very relatable for most of you. Can I ask, sino yung only child lang? Katulad kong nilalang. Kahit raise your hand, or mostly no? Wala, no? Mostly may kapatid, no? Okay, so I think that's very beautiful. Kasi ako lang yung naiinggit sa my sibling, but no, I wanted to express my gratitude sa nakakatanggap talaga ng Siblings Lab within the BC community. So let's begin! Yay! Okay, so this one, I'll be talking about for content. First, syempre, I think it's important na we are clear of what is Siblings Love, yung definition niya from true parents. And the next, ito yung very, highlight ng talk na to. Kasi sa community, we will be new, parang real talk lang, hindi talaga biologically magkakapatid. So I felt na it's important for us to know clearly the motivation of how we give love to our fellow second gen. Is it love of brothers and sisters or love of a opposite sex? And then lastly, yung beauty of teamwork. After we know the definition, know the differences, and how wonderful it is to work together as brothers and sisters. And then last, yung action. This action based on my own experience of how I really grew my siblings love in a BC community. So let's begin! So, what is siblings love, no? Opo. So, ang siblings love, according to True Parents, from Chon Song-gyong, Book of Chon Song-gyong, Chapter 2, The Realm of True Love, Section 5, Love Among Brothers and Sisters. Specify ko po talaga, Zai, kasi it's nice if you guys could read that chapter. Yeah, I just get kasi yung, content or quotation or line na I wanted to emphasize. And I personally feel na I understand more about siblings love. So, sabi ni True Parents, siblings love means the love of brothers and sisters is the model for loving all people. What does it mean, no? Based from what I have felt and what I have observed sa aking na experience and what I have studied, pinag-aralan ko po talaga to, Zai, kasi I don't like to give information na or guidance and wisdom na hindi align kay True Parents. So, So, siblings love, it means, within this love, you could definitely move, you can definitely touch, you can influence other people through this kind of love. So, that is the power of siblings love. And also, sabi ni True Parents, siblings love is the relationship of brothers and sisters, is connecting to both the vertical and horizontal plane. If we say Adam and Eve is the horizontal, then that between God and Adam and Eve is vertical. I wanted to emphasize na Adam and Eve here is yung relationship nila as magkakapatid, okay? So, what I have studied here and realized then, and what I have received the guidance, kaya pala sinabing horizontal, extension of the vertical, kasi ang siblings love is you express your love to your siblings kasi this is how your parents wanted them to feel. So in short, parang you represent your parents' love. That's siblings love all about. So that's what siblings love is, and I hope na clear tayo dun, no? Na this kind of love will never be given properly if you alone will do it. But if you knew that this love is based and foundation siya from your feeling and love came from your parents, then that is siblings love. So I think how to say, yung example na what I have what I how to say, yung na experience and at the same time na learn, yung kapag your parents give you love, right, as a child, so children's love yun, and then later on you grew and appreciate, you saw the beauty of your parents love sa'yo, and then because you wanted to give love back to your parents, you notice that giving love to others is what will make you more happier than just receiving it. So this is siblings love. Yun yung starting point ng siblings love, when you wanted to extend the love of the love that you receive galing sa parents mo. So yon. So that's siblings love. Ang dami ko sinabi, no? Pero yeah, I hope you could catch up with that. Yan. So next naman is, I wanted to introduce this book. Nung nag-research po talaga ako, Zai. And I come up to the book called Only True Love Brings True Happiness. Ito po siya. Yan. To inform everybody, NCR na din po ako. Charot. Hindi, nakatira na po ako sa HQ and I hope I could personally meet everybody. Yan. So, yan. So, in short, kasi, yan, tambay ako dito sa BFD office, and syempre, very blessed, ang daming libro. So, I got the chance to have many resources for this talk. So, na-encounter ko to yung librong to. And this book is written by, Japanese woman, Masawe Sakurai. Sorry for my pronunciation. But then, she is daw yung director for the Blessing Education Division, Family Education Department in Japan. I was actually looking on kailan na-publish yung book, but then dahil hindi ako bookish person, I didn't know saan hanapin yung date of when was published. So anyways, I don't know talaga kung gaano katagal tong resources. But what I wanted to emphasize is ang ganda ng libro na to. I really get the point more clear, yung tipong what I wanted to find about siblings love. So yun na nga po yung second topic, no? The love of brothers and sisters versus the love of the opposite sex. So yun, from this chapter, she emphasized talaga the importance of being clear of what you feel when you look at your fellow second gen. Kasi that's how we can deeply express our siblings love properly. So yan. So this chapter, ang nakitang big difference is when you give love, yung love ng brothers and sisters, compare of loving your opposite sex, yun yung actually you see the viewpoint of God. You see the viewpoint of the parent. So sa siblings love daw, you stand as a parent's viewpoint. Yun nga yung sabi kanina, di ba, yung definition ng siblings love. It's more on extending your parents' love to your fellow brothers and sisters. You look at them just like how your parents wanted them to feel the love. You look at them, you protect them, just like how your parents wanted to protect them. So same goes in that is siblings love. Whew. Okay pa naman ako. So dito sa topic na to, we will emphasize more. I think you guys get it already. I'm for sure that's very simple to understand na yung difference talaga of looking towards your other second gen is dapat centered on God's viewpoint. But I wanted to continue talking kasi sayang yung time, charot. And I wanted to specify kung how ba to really know if you are looking to your fellow second gen with God's point of view. Yan. So, yan yung tatlong topic here. Does your heart thumb yes or no? Tumitibok ba yung puso mo pag nakatingin ka sa other second gen? And the second topic is the center of brothers and sisters. I think that's another, parang pinaraphrase lang ba yung meaning ng siblings love. And lastly, we are brothers and sisters before we are men and women. Tanong ko lang po, mabilis ba ako magsalita? Hindi naman. Ay, joke lang. Hindi naman. Okay. First time ko maka-encounter may gumagamit ng X. Promise. Lalag. Anyways, new culture. I mean, nakakatuwa, nasa iba kong environment. Yay! Okay, so yan. Dun sa first subtopic, yung is your heart pumping kapag nakakita ka ng fellow second gen? My story behind it on how Mrs. Sakurai explained the different kind of love. So, please allow me to read. Sabi sa story, one day, during a workshop, I asked, what is the difference between brothers and sisters? Brothers and sisters love and loving a person of the opposite sex. A young boy from his first year of the junior high school answered very cheerfully, loving a member of the other sex raises our heartbeat. Tug tug tug. But love between a brothers and sisters doesn't. Everyone burst into laughter. Now I think his answer cuts the core of the matter without a doubt. So, that's the very short explanation of the different kind of love, and it's actually very true. I mean, personally, me, I do not, dahil wala akong kapatid na lalaki, so I do not know if it will be raising my heart kapag nakita ko maayos ngayon nag-prepare ng bonggisyo si Kuya mo boy para sa event, 'di ba? I mean, pogi siya ngayon dahil sa event. Hindi ko alam, I don't really know that kind of feeling. But then, just like I have told you, I stand in the position of a ate or a younger sister in a BC community. So, what I'm saying is, ako pag nakakita ng younger brothers sa aming community, kapag syempre may event, meron yung theme, di ba? So, girls would like have the chance to do fashion. Yan. And brothers, most probably, they're more likely the simplest guy. I mean, ano lang, t-shirt, jeans, okay na to. Color code, okay na to. Ganyan. So, it's very, very, very unusual to see our fellow brothers, second gen, na mag-bonggacious. I mean, yung umaura. I mean, yung mag-ayos. So, there's a time na kapag nag-effort yung one of our brothers, ano na lang ako, oh, wow, astig. Parang ganyan. Pero I didn't have the feeling of tug-tug-tug. And I think that's the point of the different kind of love, because I am sure that I felt the brotherly love. I appreciate him because of the sister's point of view. Something ganon. Parang hindi siya nagtugtugtug. I didn't really experience yung magdugtug race. So, I hope walang gantong situation sa ating community, having this having this kind of different feeling towards the other. But then sadly, one time kasi narinig ko lang din na, oy, di kayo dito nag-workshop para hanapin yung future spouse niya, parang ganyan. Mga ganon narinigan lang. Pero I hope na mas lesson yung ganong kind of scenario. Kasi that would be better. That would be great. Kasi it means everybody is clear. Now we look at our fellow brothers, we look at our fellow sister just like our own sister. And we know that's true, di ba? As a second gen, internally, we are interconnected because of the internal lineage that we have. Yon. And our parents is heavenly parent, di ba? So I hope na hindi ganito yung situation natin dito sa ating community. But that's the difference daw. Kapag you see other people opposite sex, because you are aware that you are different gender, sexuality. So like, nagiging aware yung natural instinct daw. But then, if you look at them like your own brother and sisters, then there would be no heartbeat. So yun. Next subtopic is God is the center of brothers and sisters. This one, yun nga, I think this is very paulit-ulit na. Just like I have told everybody, and for myself, it's very clear na ang brothers and sisters or siblings love, it is definitely may kasamang parents love. It's the extension of your parents love towards other. You care for them, you protect them, you really love them because this is what your parents wanted them to receive too. So yon. And in this part naman, na distinguish yung two type of people kind of love. Sa unrelated people, let's say us and the other community or outside our community, or pwede din applicable in our BC community. Unrelated people like me towards Jurang, we are not biologically sister, pero yeah, let's say like that. We could be friend, or for the other opposite sex, we could be a lover, even just meeting them for a day. However, they can break off the relationship if they disagree with each other. I think we would definitely agree about this, di ba? I mean, ang casual situation outside is like, pag nagtampuhan, misunderstanding, you tend to describe na iba yung iba yung personality namin, so hindi kami click, so I'm exhausted, I'm drained, I'm toxic na yung relationship like that, so let's stop this. Ganun ang usual people who are unrelated, yung hindi talaga blood related. But if you are brothers and sisters, they can't break off, even they always fight. I think relatable to sa mga magkakapatid, but for me, yeah, hindi ko maano to. I mean, personally, to be honest, I didn't feel so much deep agreement to this statement kasi yun nga, I didn't experience fighting with my own siblings kasi wala. But yeah, sabi nga nila, even you fight, kahit ibuli mo yung si Jarang Jundo, ayaw mo si Jurang, di ba, mabulin ng ibang tao, but ikaw lang magbubuli sa kanya. Parang ganon. Like, I mean, I noticed that one na magagalit ka kapag yung ibang tao yung nangasar or dinidisrespect yung kapatid mo. Pero pag ikaw ang nagdisrespect, okay lang. Parang ganon. So yeah, that's brothers and sisters love because they are really bonded by their parents. Yun. And in our community, as always, lagi ko sinasabi, I hope within also myself and for everybody na we are bond because of our heavenly parent and true parents. Yun. Medyo corny and medyo cliche, but I hope this would not be that kind of statement kasi that actually totoo eh. I mean, that should be natural that we accept it. So yun tayo. So yeah, that's what I really see, the big difference of dealing with other blessed children, with other second gen. Now, even though we fight, even though magkatampuan, we will still wanted to bond with each other. We still wanted to talk with each other. We still wanted to take selfie or chat or video call with each other. Hindi man biologically, but spiritually, eternally relatable naman. Kasi we are really having the same parent. So yun. So lastly, not lastly, for this part, I wanted to emphasize this quote. Sabi nga, the stronger they love and yearn for God, our parent, the deeper the love they will feel for one another as brothers and sisters. I would like to parang say or express more about this quote sa community that I have. I'm actually very grateful kasi, yeah, magiging selfish na ako or mayabang na ako pakinggan, but I really appreciate where I grew up, kung saan community I grew up, which is Antipolo. Kasi yun nga, malalapit yung bahay, schoolmate, naging childhood friend na, parang ganyan. So, most probably, my life is very perfect as a child kasi I grew up together with other second gen. Yeah. So, yun. But what I wanted to share, I mean, ang point ko is that as we grew up, we tend to be aware, di ba, of the existence and love of Heavenly Parent. That's very true. I mean, nung bata, I didn't personally feel na I should bring back joy to God. I mean, to be honest. But then, as I grew up, my workshop, my awareness, my reminders, even hunduke, actually, hunduke nga, nagkaroon lang ng stability or consistency nung nag-high school ako eh. Kasi kinokonsensya ako ni Myra. Sorry for dropping out names. Pero, yeah, anyways, yun. But what I wanted to point out is, kapag yung community natin as second gen, as brothers and sisters, when we are clear of how Heavenly Parent deserves to be happy, di ba mas powerful yun? I mean, we can do great. We can do more effective. I mean, not instantly, but it will be a long-term result. I'll say, yeah, long-term result talaga. Parang it will be a very effective result for a long period of time. So yeah, I think this is one thing I would also relate sa DP challenge. Yeah, I just recently felt it when I was editing and practicing myself. Nag-practice din ako dahil kasi ba't ka mag-practice? I don't know. Wala, practice na ako. Anyways, when I was practicing doing this lecture, baby revelation about DP challenge na kaya pala when we tend to care for other BC's concern about their life of faith, we wanted to do something, di ba? So, yun yung nabuo ng NBCC, the challenge, the DP challenge. And then, as someone, as BC who felt the beauty ng purpose, we wanted to do right. Even though ang dami nating flaws. Ako, personally, ang dami kong hindi na-check ng boxes. But then, yeah. But in the end, I realized na ginagawa natin pala yun unconsciously because we wanted to do together by bringing happiness to Heavenly Parent. Yung we wanted to be, diba, independently strong in our life of faith. We thought that one lang. Pero in the end pala, we're actually giving back together. Sabay-sabay ba? Yung nilalagay natin sa isang basket yung ating determination and then i-offer natin sa parent natin. So that's what I feel about the DP challenge. As we do together, it's actually a very powerful way to express our siblings' love and at the same time bringing joy to our parents. So yun, last one na talaga itong subtopic. We are brothers and sisters before we are men and women. So dito sa part na to, I read two kind of point of view. So yung una, syempre own point of view. Normal people like us, normal tayo. Yeah. Normal people like us, they will be attracted to the opposite sex because of good points. For example, ang ganda naman ng style ni kuya mo, oy, mga ganon. Uy, ang cool niya, ganon. Kuya sumayaw, ganyan. Uy, ang ganda niya kumanta, ganyan. Uy, ang cute ni babae mo, girl, parang ganyan. Kasi we tend to naturally appreciate their good points, diba? Pero sa parents' point of view daw, sabi dito, ayan, nakaharang, ayan. Sabi dyan, every part of a person is special, including weakness, stupidity, ugliness, etc. Kaya di ba mamarinig mo ang pangit ng anak na pero sabihin ng nanay, uy, yan ang pinakagwapo sa buong mundo. Di ba? Because that's parents' love daw. I mean, what we wanted to emphasize here is for God's point of view, for our heavenly parent, which is our parents' point of view, everybody, kahit ang dami mong flosses, you're still the precious child of God. And I felt na bakit tayo pinapa-emphasize ng parent point of view because it's important talaga as siblings. Kahit ang pangit ng kapatid mo, kapatid mo na blessed children kahit ako mababa, I have to say, basta ganon, kahit ang dami niyang bad physical appearance or bad behavior, bobski, sorry for my word, and so forth, ang daming flaws, in our own eyes as their siblings, we should still value them. We should still give them the love that they deserve. Even though they did not deserve, but as our heavenly parent wanted to give them the love, we should give that. Huwag tayo madamot sa love. Proper true love pala, to be specific. So, yun. So, last, gusto ko last, no? Pero ito na yung third point. Third point, as we already are clear kung ano yung siblings love, yun nga, sinasabi ko pa ulit-ulit, and I know true parents wanted to be clear about this one, na extension talaga siya ng parents love. We express our siblings love to our fellow siblings because they deserve to be loved, and we should look at them on a parent's point of view. So now, I wanted to see and tell you the beauty of teamwork. Of course, maganda naman talaga ito yung teamwork. Oo, alam ko. Pero what I wanted to say about kung bakit maganda, kasi dahil sa quote na to. Sabi ni True Parents, siblings love one another because it is their parents' wish. They get along because they wanted their parents to be happy. They stop quarreling because they don't want their parents to be sad. So in short, even we are not aware na we're giving back na pala yung happiness, this is actually the beauty of teamwork. Kapag you are aware na by uniting, by stop fighting, by trying to understand the differences, as how your brother's point of view and has as your sister's different point of view, you still wanted to work together, then unity will happen. Ay, gusto ko lang dito i-share, may time po. But anyways, so nandito i-share yung how to say, yung aking, kasi nag-grow ang siblings love ko towards especially my brothers sa DR, which is, yun nga, I think most of you are aware, si Hiro at saka si Shinchin, together with Ayaka and me. And I have difficulty talaga before on being in front with brothers kasi as always, for my whole life as a young kid, hindi ko alam kung paano mag-deal or how brothers think, as in. So every time I am together with other second-gen brothers when I was young, lagi akong nasa-shy kid. I felt unconscious sa sarili ko. But then through these two brothers, they allow me to think na, ganito pala mag-isip yung brothers. Yeah, it's very different, definitely. Pero ang kagandahan, kahit different, we tend to make a decision hindi dahil sa isang taong decision, but this is a group decision na nagawa namin. So I think that's the beauty of teamwork. When you appreciate, when you accept, when you try to understand, try lang naman, try to understand the difference of your brother's thinking or your sister's thinking, then that is the beauty of teamwork talaga. And at the same time, beauty siya kasi you give back joy to Heavenly Parent. Diba yun naman talaga yung wish, I mean, other point or other way to give back happiness kay Heavenly Parent when they see their children are working together. So yun, guys, sa picture, pero share ko lang as, how to say, i-broke ko lang yung meaning ng picture na yan. Hunduki kasi yan, and they're maibataya sila kung sino mag-reflection. Pero, kasi bagay kasi sa teamwork, so, don't care. Anyways, share ko lang yun. So lastly, dahil yun yung kagandahan ng beauty of teamwork talaga, when we can really bring back joy to Heavenly Parent, yun, I wanted to suggest an action of how we can do. This is how I really grew my heart talaga sa siblings love. Pero syempre yung family level, which is this one, hindi ko siya na-experience. But I just wanted to suggest, maybe for those who have difficulties having very deep relationship towards your towards your siblings, yeah, it's nice na magkaroon ng bond and talk more with siblings. Kaya wala lang, ang cute lang tignan kapag nagbo-bonding, nagsustory na magkakapatid yung kapatid nila. It's very, very cute. Na as the person who is outside the family level, which is the society level, I felt I am very, parang lucky kasi they really express the extension of their siblings love sa community. And then next yung BC community, I think this one, NCR. Sa akin, I really grew it into the Antipolo community, BC community. Yun. Yun nga yung gaya sinabi ko kanina na I am the person who received the extension of the siblings na nabuo nila sa family nila, now they wanted to express it in the society. Kaya yun, yung may magkakapatid sa amin, sa community, I really felt happy kapag nagiging close ko yung kapatid nila. Of course, syempre yung babae muna. And then I just really grow my heart towards my brother kapag I felt comfortable sa sisters already. So, most probably, if you're elder sister, mas madali sa yung mag-express ng siblings love to your younger brother. Kasi ako personally, I'm still trying to grow my younger siblings love towards my elder brother's love. Pero I think sinishare ko lang to para everyone could work together in this kind of relationship. Kasi personally me, I'm still growing. I'm not sharing this kasi na perfect ko na yung love na to. No, never. I'm still growing. And happy ako kasi I'm sharing it in the other community. But yeah, yun. So, busy community, it's nice that you would like to cooperate, do something together, bonding together, ganyan. Eto, nagkaraoke sila. Sa mga picture na yan, they did caroling. Wala ako dyan kasi hindi ako singer sa community namin. Yan. So, hindi ako musician type. So, yeah. Anyways, they did have a great bonding, especially dun sa mga very rare na second gen who we can meet. Yung mga magagaling na skills, then why not, di ba? Parang ganyan. And then lastly, yung NBCC activity, which is the national level. I just realized this one actually. talaga. Meron pala talagang level na I have encountered, that I have experienced. Yun, sa NBCC naman, yeah, kapag may workshop, ganyan, I really felt so happy kapag I can meet new second gen and I can talk with them. Even ako yung mga second gen na sa workshop, uy, friend, pero pagkatapos ng workshop, wala nang communication. Yeah, it's very sad, but I'm really trying my best not to always be like that. So yun, I'm really happy dun sa Trinity talaga na part. Anyways, yun. Isa pa yun, yung DP Challenge. I think that's nice kasi national level na siya. You go with your other, you team with other second gen in different districts. So I think that's nice then to be able to build relationship with other BC. Tapos lastly, ito talaga, yung Sunday school. I don't know, I think it's nice na as we grew up, I think near lang mga age natin here, right? And then actually nahiya ako kasi may mga elders sa akin dito eh. Pero joke lang. I still have to continue this. Pero yeah, if as you wanted to grow your heart of an elder, same time, malaking word na yung parents' love. Pero why not, di ba? Why don't we try to experience it? But yeah, yung sa Sunday school talaga, it's very beautiful to experience being an educator or a teacher or an ate. Ako, I really stand as an ate when I try to do MC or do games. Tapos pag message naman, I really wanted to be clear of the parang what I should deliver. So yeah, my elders naman, my Japanese mothers who will be guiding, and I really wanted to stand as a parent's point of view. Yun. So yeah, Sunday school is one way to really extend our love towards siblings. So I hope may Sunday school teacher din dito. Kasi to be honest, kaming share ko lang kasi last slide. Last three slide. Yeah, anyways, malapit na to. Kasi sa amin, grades 1 to 3, 4 talaga kami na Sunday school teacher. Pero yung dalawa, nag-YLT, yung isa nag-work. So, may gusto sa inyong magturo ng grades 1 and 3. Yan. Anyways, if meron, please contact us or si Auntie Kayo. Auntie Kayo is the head of the education for less children. So yeah. So yun, that would be the suggested action, and I hope na I could really be able to create more relationships sa community na to. I'm really, to be honest, I think I just saw people sa workshop or sa Zoom, pero actually natutuwa ako na Jurang kasi yun nga, very sociable in social media. Ang cute nyo. Parang ganun sa amin. Hindi ko alam. Naisip ko kasi pag NCR, very trendy people. Yan. Very modern people. So, it's very I don't know. I'm just really happy na I could have the chance to meet the people. So, yun. That would be the very talk and about sibling stuff and the beauty of teamwork. So I just wanted to really end this talk talaga with this quote. Yeah, this deep quote. If a brother feels like his father's heart over a lost, fallen brother, he should feel that he would do absolutely anything to relieve the father's grief and bring his brothers back. He should be willing to sacrifice himself in place of his brother. Once again, ulitin ko lang. If a brother feels like his father's heart over a lost, fallen brother, he should feel that he would do absolutely anything to relieve the father's grief and bring his brothers back. He should be willing to sacrifice himself in place of his brother. Ayun, by the way of tradition, loyalty, filial piety, and obedience. I don't know, this quote is really very deep, as we wanted to exercise our siblings' love towards our fellow BC. Na-realize ko na I have so much more to go and experience this kind of love sa community natin. Kasi always, most probably most of the time, I tend to forget to care for my other BC. So kapag nawawala, at first, I didn't automatically absorb the situation. Late ko na ma-realize na, it's different na pala. It's really nawawala. So yeah, I'm still trying to grow my heart on how I could be able to how to say, to still connect the siblings love, pagiging kapatid sa kanila, even biologically not. But one thing that I always wanted to maintain kapag may nawawala is I don't want them to feel so awkward already towards me. So yun, I really wanted to try my best na kahit chat man lang, they could still be comfortable talking to me. So yeah, I still didn't have the heart on how I can bring them back. But one thing I'm sure is I wanted to strengthen na they should not be worried na nawala yung relationship natin sa kanila. So yeah, little steps is really important for me talaga. So yun, that's the end of the message. 감사합니다 for listening, everybody. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu.